Hello everybody, please welcome to this lesson on dividing fractions. Please pause the video and copy down the title and the learning objective. Now that you have copied down the title and the learning objective, we can carry on with dividing fractions. We need to know a couple of skills to be able to divide fractions. And the first one is to find the reciprocal of a number. The reciprocal of a number is the swapped role of the numerator and the denominator. Please pause the video and copy this sentence down. It's really important for our lesson today. I am going to show you a couple of examples of what this means. So this will be now my turn. If I have a fraction, for example, a quarter, its reciprocal is going to be 4/1. So I have swapped the numerator and the denominator. I am finding the reciprocal of a quarter. Another example, 7/8. The reciprocal would be 8/7. Please note that in here I have placed an arrow, not an equal sign. These two fractions are not equal. They are the reciprocal of each other. Now it's your turn. Please find the reciprocal of the following fractions. Please pause the video and do these 3 questions. Hopefully, you came up with these answers. So we learned how to find the reciprocal of a number. Just to clarify something, a number, an integer, has a reciprocal too. We can write an integer as 3/1 because 3 divided by 1 is 3. So the reciprocal of the number 3 would be 1/3. So what is the reciprocal of number 4? That would be 1/4 because 4 is the same as 4/1. We write that as over 1 to help ourselves. So we have now the first skill that we need to divide fractions. The second skill is multiplying fractions, but we have already learned that. However, I'm just quickly going to remind you. So 1/2 times 1/3, multiplying fractions, top, bottom, bottom. 1 times 1, 1, 2 times 3, 6. Let's do another example. 1/4 times 2/6. First thing that we do, we simplify, make your life simple, simplify first. So we can divide here by 2. I'm left by 1, and 6 divided by 2, I'm left with 3. Now I can multiply. 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 3 is 3. Your turn. I want you to do the following. Please have a go at these 3 questions. So stop the video and have a go. Please mark the work using a purple pen and correct your answers if they are not right. So now we know how to find the reciprocal and we know how to multiply fractions. That means that we should be ready to divide fractions. Let's give it a go. I'm going to do an example for you, so please put everything down on your desks or on your table and listen. If I have a half that needs to be divided by 3/4, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. Looking back at our learning objective, it says, I will multiply by the reciprocal so I can divide fractions. So I am dividing two fractions. I will multiply the first number by its reciprocal. The reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. And look how easy it is now. We know how to multiply fractions. We simplify first. Dividing both by 2, that leaves me a 1, and that leaves me a 2. 1 times 2 is a 2, and 1 times 3 is a 3. Please pause the video and copy down this example. Let's do one more together. If I have 2/5 divided by 1/2. We're going to use the chant, dividing fractions, multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply the first one. It's very, very, very important that you do not change the first one. So you leave the first fraction as it is. We're going to multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second. So 2/5 multiplied by 2/1. Multiplying fractions, top, top, bottom, bottom. 2 times 2 is a 4, and 5 times 1 is a 5. And I have finished. Please pause the video and copy the second example. Now it's your turn to have a go at multiplying fractions. I'm sorry, at dividing fractions. Here are a couple of questions. Please pause the video and have a go at these first 10 questions. Now that you have had a go at the questions, please pick up your purple pen and mark your answers. I have done all the working out. Bear in mind that the ones that are in red, I have cancelled down. When you see on question 10, some are in red because 15 cancels with 15, and the ones in green are because they cancel with each other. Please mark your work. Pause the video and mark your work. Hopefully you were correct with these questions. However, I would like you to try questions that look slightly different. With these questions, it's only 5 of them here. We are dividing mixed fractions. To do so, we need to turn them into improper first. I'm going to do the first one with you, and then you are going to do the rest. So the first one is a half. It's already, it's not a mixed number, so it's nothing I need to do that. And I need to divide the half by this fraction, which I need to turn into a mixed number. 5 times 1, 5, adding the 3, 8 over 5. Now I know that to divide fractions, I multiply by the reciprocal. I keep the first fraction as it is, and I multiply by the reciprocal. I check if I can simplify. In this instance, I cannot. So multiplying fractions, top, top, bottom, bottom. 1 times 5, 5, and 2 times 8, 16. And that question is finished. Please pause the video and have a go at the other 4. Now that you have finished the questions given, please pick up your purple pen and mark your work. Thank you for following me on the lesson of dividing fractions. You know now that to divide fractions, multiply by the reciprocal. Thank you.